Hello, my name is Keith Aswell. I'm a professional astrologer with 38 years experience in the business. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this video on self-confidence. The body is created by consciousness. Consciousness and soul are identical terms. So it's time for everybody to understand that we are spiritual beings, that we are in incarnation, and the purpose of life is to reach and stretch and grow and become more of who you really are, to forget about who you've been in the past and to throw a grappling hook out into the future, to be able to focus upon the future and who you are becoming, not who you've been. We've all made mistakes in life. That's part of the human condition. And so it's time for everybody to expand your understanding about the nature of reality and your place in that reality, and most importantly is to understand that you have a relationship with God, Goddess, all it is. It might be a relationship of denial, but it's still a relationship, because without them you wouldn't be in life. And so everybody has a relationship with God, Goddess, all it is, and they want to become your partner in helping you to become more of who you really are and to consciously create your own reality in accordance and compliance with your higher thoughts and your higher feelings and your higher emotions and your higher choices and your higher decisions. It's a wonderful opportunity for everybody now on an international basis to use the time that we have now to come to accord and to stabilise the world conditions and the conditions of war, so that we can all focus upon our spiritual growth and the expansion of our consciousness and the intake of knowledge and the experiences in life, but better experiences, because they're the result of higher emotions and more pure feelings and better and wiser decisions and choices in our life. So if you want to increase your confidence and develop self-confidence, the way to do it is to expand your knowledge and your understanding about the nature of reality and your place in that reality, and understand that nothing happens by chance, that every single event and condition in your life is created by your attitudes and your beliefs, your thoughts and your feelings and your decisions and your choices. Nobody is doing it to you. So it's time to develop understanding about that and to work on that and to realise that you're never too old to expand your understanding about the nature of reality and your place in that reality. A tool to do that and to aid you in that is the science of meditation. Astrology is the most powerful truth in the world today. It's the most scientific presentation of hidden truth in the world today, astrology, because through astrology you can get an understanding that the planets were in a certain location at the time of your birth that made you what you are in this incarnation. But you chose that time of birth because you were that type of person and you wanted those sort of events. So nothing's imposed upon you by random chance. Through the science of astrology you can learn that all of the events and conditions in your life are a product of your attitudes and your beliefs, your thoughts and your feelings and your decisions and your choices, and to do something about changing them. And you change them through developing understanding about astrology, because that's the most scientific presentation of occult truth in the world today, to learn about the laws of reincarnation and the fact that God has given you the gift of eternal life, that you can never ever die, that you've lived hundreds of lifetimes before to get where you are today, that we've all made mistakes, that we're all human, and that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be human. But learn and understand about the science of meditation too. So astrology, reincarnation, and learn about how that functions and everything. and then learn about the science of meditation and master the science of meditation, you'll find that the most powerful test that you've ever been faced with. To get into regular meditation every day for at least 20 minutes, and to study and learn about the spiritual side of things, how astrology works and why it works, how reincarnation works, what's the chain of events after death. Learn about these things, because that's you. That's what you are signed up in, to come into incarnation time after time after time until you reach a level of relative perfection. So it's time to understand about that, and to understand that you have inner friends, higher self, soul and spirit. They're with you, but they're on the emotional planes, these inner friends, and the higher mental plane, and the plane of the intuition, and the plane of spiritual will and life. Look, life is to be lived to the full. It's time to understand that you have eternal life, that you can never ever die, that God and Goddess are willing partners of yours to help you create more success and happiness in your life, consciously, not subconsciously as you're doing now. Change those attitudes and beliefs and those thoughts and your feelings, and you change the outer circumstances and conditions in your life. That's got to be the name of the game. That's got to be what success is all about. And understand about the science of meditation. Master that. You'll find it's very tough to try and concentrate and focus for 20 minutes every day. It's even tough to relax each part of your body. And to try and focus upon the higher mental plane, the spiritual plane, your emotions are tugging you everywhere. Your thoughts about what happened today and what worries you've got on your mind about finances and health and job and relationships and family and children and travel plans that led to crisis perhaps, worries about relatives and worries about parents and all sorts of things. Crises financially that you're facing. Look, every one of us are experiencing a tremendous spiritual awakening now. There's so much energy coming into the planet. And this is what it's all about, is hooking onto that energy and expanding your consciousness, expanding your understanding, expanding your awareness. There's no difference between awareness and consciousness. You can expand your awareness about what? The nature of reality and your place in that reality. You're in that reality. You might as well work towards success in the most efficient manner. That's the name of the game. To get your confidence back, to develop self-confidence, the willingness to act. Courage is the willingness to act, even though you don't have all the answers, and even though some of the answers that you do have are wrong. It's time that we understand that there's a new dispensation in the world now. Higher education, higher spirituality, knowledge about meditation and astrology and reincarnation, expanding exponentially, and everybody understanding about the nature of reality and their place in that reality, and the fact that they are creating it all. No one is doing it to them. They are creating it all the time. So it's time to be conscious about that and get stuck into my intensives. I'll do your horoscope for you free of charge, so you can understand what you're experiencing in life now. Time for everybody to understand that God and Goddess love you, and they know your name, and they have given you the gift of eternal life. You can never ever die, and they've given you the gift of creating all of the events and conditions of your life. How it all works is in my intensives, and you can create all the success that you want in life. But you must transform yourself, your being, and forget about all these doing things. Change your being. And that's going to take you the rest of this lifetime and beyond. But you have to start somewhere, and then you'll find that you have more happiness and harmony and success and joy and wonder and amazement in your life. And even just knowing about the nature of reality and your place in that reality is a wonderful thing to attain to, and brings tremendous self-confidence, because you know that you never die, and that you are powerful, that you have the ability and now the willingness to act. Even though you don't have all the answers, and even though some of the answers that you do have are wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. We all do it. It's part of the human condition. So have a great time, expand your consciousness, become more of the giant that you truly are, and if I can help along the way, all well and good. I thank you for your attentiveness and look forward to working further with you. Thank you.